Don't know if Scooter Oleg is still here. You could try. All right, we'll get Scooter Oleg in here, because I already have him on my friends list, and he's been a long-time supporter of the stream, and he is also Platinum. So yeah, he's playing on his mobile phone internet, and he's rusty. So we'll see how well Scooter can do. All right, Scooter and the Silvers, feel free to join up whenever you want. This is round 2. Can the Silvers take down a Plat? Scooter is currently, I think, Plat 1, and he says he's rusty, and he's playing on his phone internet. Plenty of excuses for the one man who I think we all need to say thank you for, or thank you to, because he's really supported the stream a lot in the past. He pretty much funded the entire European segment of Gold Rush Year 1 single-handedly, including myself. So Scooter Oleg, you should all know who he is. If you're new to the stream, this is certainly somebody who's been around for a long time. So Scooter already holding his own a little bit better than Mr. Keem was able to do. And there's a nice half flip by Scooter. Oh, like rusty or not. Mobile phone internet now. Look at this by Scooter, chipping it over the top. What's 10 and Jason MP not quite ready for the Plat. Obviously, all Plats are just Grand Champs in disguise. Clean half flip though from Scooter. Very nice. And Jason taking the blame for that one. Smart, for goodness sake. Of course, Jason backwards here. He does keep the ball out of the net. Now can What's 10 do some trouble from the ground? Scooter's decided to go for boost. Not a good idea. As What's 10 was looking to dribble it past him. And he didn't have to because Scooter wasn't even there. He turned the wrong way. Oh dear. Team Charcoal, thank you for the 200 bits. Predictions. I reckon the Silvers looked good enough last game to just edge this one out. If Scooter wasn't rusty, I think he would take it. But he did say he was rusty, so he reckons that he's not going to play his best. Nice little dodge there on the demo attempt, the bump attempt by Jason MP. Already the Silvers are looking shaken. They're not moving around anywhere near as confidently as they were. Scooter's got some really quick chat APM, it must be noted. That's a nice shot. Scooter's a bit disorientated by that one. What's 10 continually slapping this near post over and over again. But Jason MP 2011 is staying back at the halfway line. He doesn't want to overextend here. As he's seen what happens when you do, as Scooter conceded a goal early in this game by that exact same mistake. This is another center ball, but again, Jason too far back to catch up with it, and the long shot is going to cause him some trouble. Scooter timed that one really well. A lot better than his second shot there. But this is all tied up. Looks like Plat 1, Rusty Scooter, is a good match for What's 10 and Jason MP. But can he keep it this way? I'll tell you, the biggest differences I'm noticing so far is that Scooter's able to go just that little bit faster for high balls than Mr. Keem was. And that has given him a big advantage. Because although Mr. Keem was a little bit faster to the high balls. Oh no, Scooter like with a mobile phone internet. He's just disconnected. Oh no. A disaster. He had an opportunity to take a shot, but he's just DC'd, and What's 10 with absolutely no mercy puts it into the open net. And can you blame him? It was a tie game. Rocket League minimized. Scooter, this is just everything's going wrong. Mobile phone internet, rusty, deliberately driving whatever this car is.
To ask, I haven't sent a review vid yet, but can I send a YouTube link for it? I'd how to send it otherwise, lol.
Yeah, if you're a PS4 player or an Xbox player and you tier 3 sub for a replay review, yeah, definitely send me a YouTube video of your replay. Absolutely. I think I'll be doing 1 or 2 of those later today, maybe. But depends how tired we get, because I'm still a bit like not jet lagged, but I've been in a time zone 2 hours ahead for the past week, so it's technically 3 in the morning for me right now, because I've still not really got back into the EU schedule. Look at that shot by What's 10. And I'll tell you, What's 10 has had some really good ground play. He's not hit an aerial at all. His aerial game is non-existent. But the ground game is looking on point. If he's got space, he could definitely cause some problems. And there you go. At least the game is not just separated by that AFK goal, as Scooter has now dropped behind by 2. And not a good move there. Oh, I take it back. Scooter's just faked What's 10 completely out of the game. Just another DC or minimization.
Okay,
look like it.
I'll figure out how to do that when I'm off night shift. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Team Charcoal, thank you so much for the 600 bits total of cheering. And yeah, no problem. I'm sure I can get that done for you soon, because I'll be streaming a lot over the next couple of weeks. Next 2 or 3 weeks, I think I should be packed with streams. What's 10 again, looking for demos, and he finds it. The ground game of What's 10 is causing so many problems. Scooter does give him the nice one in chat. But you know, Jason has adapted as well. This isn't quite as much pressure by the Silvers, because Jason is showing a lot more respect to Scooter than he did to Mr. Keem. He knows that Scooter early in the game was outpacing them both pretty well, and he doesn't want to get caught out by the speed of his opponent. Look at the shot by Scooter off the wall. You know, I said last game when Mr. Keem was having some trouble in offense, creating chances, that long shots is the way to go against the Silvers. And Scooter just showing us why there. By the way, Huckleberry Slim, thank you for the 24-month resub. That is all the months. That is 2 years. I really appreciate that. This time Jason does step forward. This time he does get beaten to the ball, but it's rolled wide. Scooter deciding not to go for the boost steal. He's going to just keep hitting the ball back into the corner and see what happens. He doesn't want to commit into this corner though, and that's another difference between him and
to seal the occasion is boy,
Mr. Keem.
Boy, Johnny boy. I just resubbed, so
that's
ahoy,
a big dunk
hoy.
Actually. Is that just
Love
on target?
your
It
channel.
is.
Funner than a toy.
Jason
Give it up for
MP.
Johnny boy. Okay, so that turned into more of a song. Oh well. Less than 3.
The Scrappinator, thank you for the 10 months and the rhyme. Or the song, as you called it. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for the continued support with Prime. And you know, I've been saying a lot of things that Scooter's been doing well this game. You know, besides the disconnect goal, he has had a few mistakes. He's not respected the ground game of What's 10 enough a few times. He's let the ball get behind him. He's shown his weak side to the dribbler. Let the ball get over his head. And right there, with a reasonable amount of time left in the clock, enough time not to, I think, panic.
I'll take on the entire lobby. I'm unranked. Promise. Forehead.
Jocksharp, are you Grand Champ yet? Even I'm currently Grand Champ. I don't have my rewards yet, but I am the lowest ranked Grand Champ in the world at the moment. Into Division 4. Close. Actually, 1,000 bits, man. I appreciate it. I reckon, yeah, the entire lobby versus Jocksharp could be interesting. 2 plats, or a plat and 2 silvers against Champ 3, Division 4. What do you guys reckon? You reckon Jocksharp could 1v3 the lobby? I don't know. So we're changing up the colors here. Let's go to strong 50-50 at the edge of the box. Straight into the dribbling. Now Jason has killed a lot of time. That's very well done. Not to go too all in there. Let's go to even sealing small boost on the exit. He could not quite find the angle. He's got to be careful. What's 10 has shown us some good grind game. And that's all you need sometimes to get into the higher silver ranks. Is a decent grind game. You don't need aerials until higher ranks. Oh my goodness, close to a goal, and it will be now. Jason had the open net, hit the crossbar, but What's 10 is there to slam it in. And again, the open net shooting for the Silvers has been pretty good. That was technically a miss there for Jason, but he left it in such an easy spot for Watson to put it in afterwards that it didn't really matter. Let's go to again in the corner. Again having difficulties. Cut inside, but the second touch has evaded him twice now. He wasn't able to get the infield dribble completed after initially turning well. Side flip is almost able to make contact, but Scooter's got to run back quick now. What's 10 is looking to center the ball. Jason has been playing a very patient game. He's panicked a little bit there though. He knows he has to be quick if he's going to challenge Scooter in the midfield, because Scooter's been faster than him a few times. But again, Scooter is going to concede to a 50-50. And is it wise for him to be accepting so many 50-50s? He's looked strong in some of the challenges, but other ones he's got dunked on really hard. And with just over a minute gone, he's down by 2. Carvin 321, thanks for the Prime sub. I do appreciate that a lot. Do you guys think after this series we should, if the Silvers win, do you want to get a diamond player in here? Or should we go to marble racing? What do you reckon? Because we're just doing best of threes right now, so this will be the last game if the Silvers are able to win. And what's 10's ground game is causing lots of problems. Still, good wall recovery there. Diamond. Remember, after Diamond, we'll probably get marbles. I reckon a Diamond player will beat 2 Silvers, surely. Because Scuta's had potential. You know, I think a non-washed up Scuta would be fine. But this is actually such a good Silver combination. We've got the offensive player and the defensive player. There's been very few double commits. Watts 10 rather, has been good enough at dribbling to create chances for his team. And then we have Jason sitting back in defense, trying not to overcommit, trying not to get beaten to the ball. So they've actually teamed up really well. I don't think we're giving them enough credit because they're doing a lot better than other lower ranked teams that have been in our stream who have been, you know, double committing, triple committing, quadruple committing, and they've been all trying to attack at the same time. Again, a decent dribble by Watts 10. Scuta's going to go for a boost. It's a bit risky, but he's trusting the shot accuracy to be bad enough, and this time it will be. Watts 10 missing of the ball completely. You see the Scuta did respect him. Pinch shot attempt by Scuta. The open net is going to be difficult to secure. He's picking up boost, but there's not much of it in this area. You'd be ready. I'm sure we can easily find a Diamond player. Don't worry about that. Oh no! Well, I was complimenting the open net shooting, but this game's been a bit worse perhaps. There's a nice shot though by Watts 10. No way, says Scuta. As the ball rolled up in such an awkward spot, Scuta tried to get the ball to the side. He didn't want to clear it down the middle, but Jason's done so well to block that clear. Keep it in the middle. And there's an open net finish for Watts 10 yet again. Doing very well. You're Diamond 2, you can play. Thank you for the offer. It's me, Frex. We'll see about that. We'll see we'll get somebody after this. After this game's over. It doesn't look like Scuta's going to be able to take this one down. He had his moments, but he's also had his moments, if you know what I mean. And then I reckon the Diamond will beat the Silvers, surely. Sure, unless we have the biggest choke of all time. If you need a Diamond player, I will do. Well, listen.
LMK if you joyful a Diamond player.
Oh, look at the rebound. It might not be over just yet. Scuta has scored the best goal that we've seen all day. Just now. Yeah, listen, boys. If we need a Diamond, or if we do need a Diamond because Scuta loses, what we're probably going to do is just I'll say, okay, everybody link your Diamond profiles in chat, and then subs will get priority. So, oh, Scuta's not going to go down without a fight though. Excellent quick dribble. He didn't want to give time for Jason to turn around and demo him. Look at that. Quick dribble out to the left by Scuta to get away from the demo from behind. And that is so crucial in 2v2 and 3v3 or in a 1v2 to get your dribbles going as fast as possible. And that was absolutely on point by Scuta Oleg. Another greedy boost grab, but it might work out. Indeed it will. Scuta's popping off 3 goals in under 30 seconds, I would say. And it's Riser, thanks for 100 bits. Smoel, thanks for 420. Zader, thanks for the tier 1 sub. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate you. Can Scuta bring this one back for Plats all across the world? Can he do them proud? Watts 10 has wasted a lot of time, but Scuta steps in and he's got another open net. Sticks it high, puts it home. Jason MP has tried to play the patient game, but Scuta's playing on another level now. He's just a bit too fast, a bit too clean, and a bit too organized. And look at that, with over a minute left, he's already tied up the game. I don't believe this. Scuta, what a pop-off. And look at that, he's flicked the ball twice with 1 dodge. He is on point right now. Still needs another goal to take game 2 and destroy the Silver's hopes. The half flip has saved him here. He's passed it to himself off the side. Well, that boost grab wasn't really necessary. He could have taken an earlier shot, but there's a bump by the Silvers in defense. They've done so well to not get in each other's way and double commit, but now Watts 10's just got straight back into Jason, and the open net is gladly accepted by Scuta Oleg. 5-4. I don't believe this. That's one of the best comebacks we've seen on stream, easily. In a 1v2, to be this clinical, and you know, to come back well within the time necessary and continue to score. What a pop-off. It's Scooter Oleg. I don't believe this. He's just scoring. He's scoring everything he wants to score, every single touch. It's just finding the back of the net. Zabig Baguette, thank you for the 2 months in a row. Welcome back. And Smoel, thank you for the tier 1. I like that Smoel says I'm a diamond, ready to play if you need me. And then I said you need to be, or subs will get priority, and now he's subbed. A very smart man. But if Scooter wins this series, we won't even have need for a diamond to go against our silvers. But Scooter might do it for the platinums. Still though, 1 goal ahead, 11 seconds. A nice block kickoff by Scooter to get the ball into the corner. He definitely didn't want to get dunked on there. All he has to do is keep himself relevant, stay in the game, because there's no way, surely the Silvers can't do the full pitch dribble. I know they cannot. That is a tie series, 1-1, and we're going into the ace match. And all the momentum is on Scooter's side. Really, really impressive stuff. I'm just trying to save that. I ran out of time. Samuel, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And Nedavar, thank you for the 100 bits. Scooter got salty, we're calling for diamonds. Yeah, Scooter just decided, you know, I've had enough of this. I'm losing to silvers. We're going to change that. We're going to start scoring. I all started off with a nice rebound as well. He's had some good goals in the last game. Scooter is, you know, currently Plat 1, but he says he's rusty. He's been playing, or he's not been playing much recently, so I'm sure you can evolve his play. Not the cleanest half flip by Scooter, but clean enough. And you realize there the recovery mid-failure. Jason's just going to give up on this attack, and you know the nerves I think are starting to really creep in for the Silvers. High shot for Scooter. He's freestyling and he's hit the post. Still no quick recovery on the other side of the crossbar for Scooter. He could have gone for that once or twice now. And right back into demo mode, but Scooter dodges it and recovers to get the ball clear. And he's just half flipping for fun now. Jason MP with a clean whiff. We saw the miss on the long shot earlier from Watson, or the save on the long shot I should say. Spam this cat to help the Plat. Oh my goodness. You guys are something else. Is this on YouTube? I'm sure it will be, yeah, definitely. This is a cool series. It's a really cool series. Can't not put this on YouTube. Blessed Baylor, thank you for the 5 months of tier 1. That's really appreciated. Great team play there by Scooter. Can he get up and save this? Yes, he can. Great dodge to recover from a really, really awkward flight path. It was all his own doing as well. He gave the ball straight to Watts 10, and Watts 10 has been looking really threatening in any ground play. You know, ground shots, dribbles, that's been his zone. But Scooter with some nice defense again. He's put himself in some awkward spaces, but he's done well to get himself out of it afterwards. Scooter's committing a bit hard into the corner here. He's got to be so careful. You see there, he's already turning around to get out. The bump from Watts 10. It's going to cause him some problems. Scooter needs to hit this ball off the back wall, or it could be trouble, and he will make sure to make contact and grab boost after the fact. We're all tied up. It's almost 2 minutes into the game. We've still not had any major beans, or at least not beans of sufficient quantity to cause goals to happen. Scooter still repositioning very often with half flips. Watts 10 on the ground looking good, but as soon as it goes into the air at all, his consistency deteriorates, even though it's only a little bit in the air. Scooter going for a boost steal here. He needs to be so careful. The boost wasn't even up. He's dodged into the corner before checking to see whether or not it was there. Scooter's actually waiting there in the corner, or in his goal. He was hoping that Jason would center it straight to him so he could go for a long shot. So he tested Watts 10 earlier with a long shot, and Watts 10 did not enjoy it at all. Watts 10 on the ground. Scooter steps in wisely, low there, and he made sure to get opposite Watts 10. He didn't want to go in and give Watts 10 a chance to fake him. He was blocking every important angle there. He decided to back off and grab boost. 50-50 is so dangerous here for Scooter. He needs to be so careful. He gets bumped because he wasn't looking where he's going. Half flips to face the ball and turns well enough. It's still a shot though for the Silvers, but there's the double commit. It's not been happening all day, but now it's finally happened. Scooter's missed. He's hit the post, and he's hit the other post. He says triple no way, and that is, I think, a good reaction to what we just saw. Open net for Scooter Oleg, and he's hit both posts. How is this still 0-0? A high shot to the crossbar is going to cause all kinds of problems to the Silvers. Scooter freestyles it in. That's one way to make up for the earlier bean. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? What a freestyle by Scooter Oleg with the backflip shot. Almost an entire meter off the ground. Watts 10 and Jason need to rally the dribble of Watts 10 from the kickoff. Looking good, but not good enough to carry the ball into a flick. Scooter is feeling good though. Look at that. He's looking for the floor pinch. Just about gets it. I reckon the ball's making it all the way regardless, and it will. And there's 2-0 for Scooter Oleg. He has scored 8 out of the last 9 goals in this lobby. And Jason was just not ready for Scooter to come off the wall like that. The Silvers are being exposed now. Whenever the ball's high in the air, they look completely out of their comfort zone. That has been their problem. Hey, Watts 10 could have made it 2-1 there. Scooter overcommitted for a boost, gave him an open net. Nice little backflip there by Scooter. He was not making contact with that ball off the wall, that's for sure. So he decided to backflip, get back into position. A nice half flip onto the wall though. Look at that control by Scooter in the back corner. He's making this as clean of a game as possible. And the sheet is just 50 seconds away from being clean at the end of the game. Make it 3-0. Will Scooter? No, he won't. He thought about it. But still, getting the ball centre and then getting it into the net has been a problem for Scooter. And also for Mr. Keem before him. He was not able to get the ball out of the offensive corner and into the net at all. Despite numerous chances to do so, the ball was ending up in that position quite often. But luckily for Scooter, he's already got the lead. He doesn't need a goal. He just needs to hold on. But this is an open net for Watson. Oh no, he's put it past Jason. Jason, I think, was coming in for the open net, and Watts 10 has just slapped it wide. The most disorganized game for the Silvers by far. And it came at the worst possible time. The ace match. And that's going to be GG. And GG's. Who needs a diamond when you got Scooter Oleg? He has reverse swept the Silvers. Look at that. He wants more. If he does want more, he's welcome to do so off stream. I'm going to check this this final moment here. I'm pretty sure Jason MP had this.
Has a 3-way.
Oh yeah, Jason MP was putting this one in.
There were a couple no-shows, but I still had fun.
But Watts 10, Watts 10 could have scored this as well. He does have the right to go for this. He should be putting this in. He just jumped way too early. There was no need to jump for this. He could have just waited till the ball was closer, and obviously flying over the top of it was not necessary. So either of them could have scored this, but obviously by Watts 10 beating it a little bit, Jason MP's chance was gone. Yeah, we're going to do marbles. We're going to do marbles, boys. But GG's to Scooter and the Silvers. I do appreciate those guys giving up their time to stop by on stream.